Hello there, I'm Myrna Loy of Blackbright News, and I'm here to give you an update on Grenfell Tower. Well, it's not really much of an update. Just for those who are looking at this for the first time, the background is that there were no sprinklers, there was faulty lighting, emergency lighting. There was only one exit for 24 floors. The pipes in the hallway exploded, and there were a lot of fire safety concerns that had been submitted, and that's what caused the fire to escalate so fast. To compound that situation, there was the cheapening of the cladding. Apparently, in order to renovate the buildings, the council had arranged for the zinc cladding to be removed and replaced for less fire-resistant cladding. And as a result, it just made the fire swallow the building so much faster. So what's happened since then? It's now 3 months on, we don't hear anything on the news, and without speaking to the residents and their families, survivors directly, we've only got politicians and third-party input to give us an update. One interesting information that I found out, you may already know, was that the council are now blaming the residents for choosing new boilers over the retrofit sprinklers. Now, why would they be given a choice? Why would you say to tenants, when you know that it's a fire risk not to have the sprinklers, oh, do you prefer to have boilers, new boilers, or would you prefer to have retrofit sprinklers? They knew it was easier to fit the boilers. They probably played on the residents' innocence, in quotes, by offering boilers, and they're not realising that the sprinklers would have saved their lives. To be honest, I don't think they should have been given a choice. I believe the retrofit sprinklers should have been installed. Apparently, it was too costly and required too many resources and too much manpower, so they opted for the cheaper option. Not only the residents, but also the council. So apart from that, we know that now the number has jumped from, confirmed deaths is no longer 60, it's now 66. It kind of messes around with those figures. Sometimes you hear it's 80, now it's 66. I think it's 66 named people, maybe it's 80 unnamed, who knows? All we know is that there is a lot of suspicious activity going on in hiding the true figures. I mean, how long does it take? I mean, I guess, I'm not a forensic expert, so maybe it does take months. And maybe it is a true estimation for us not to be given the true figures until next year. I don't know, but I would have thought any evidence would have disappeared by then. And I'm not quite sure how you're going to get the names. So, I mean, they could estimate people by not naming them, but maybe they don't want to. So I think I'll stop it there. I just wanted to give you a brief update, but there's not really much to say. If you know of anything, if you know people who live there and you can inform others, we'd all like to know what's going on, and we'd all like to know what's happening to the survivors. Are they receiving counselling now? Last thing I heard was that they weren't being referred. They had to go to this place in the middle of London to get counselling, and that was only for specific social counselling. It wasn't even for post-traumatic counselling, which is what they need. So I think the government are doing their best with the information that they have, but they're just not experienced enough in this area. So they don't know the needs. I guess nothing of such significance has happened like this. They just don't know how to deal with it. They don't know that they should be putting on. They should know by now because there's experts who are telling them, But these people need post-traumatic counselling. They need places to live, firm, permanent places to live. You know, we've heard of one successful suicide. We've heard of attempts for suicide that were unsuccessful. But you know, it's sad, very, very sad. Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. Bye bye.